Well, hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is May 22nd through 28th. Hope you're amazing. I love you. So, we are going to jump into your reading. I'm going to do oracle cards first. I just felt like I need to shuffle this deck. Just for that to happen, I assume. I don't know. Taurus, 22nd through 28th. Thief in reverse, or the shadow energy. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. I'm not sure where they're going with that, but we'll see. A consciousness of lack. Oh, we're on a weird trajectory here for you, Taurus. Medicine bag. You're on like this weird healing arc, like a redemption arc in your life, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a healing, redemption, coming of age sort of story that you're in for a while. This ain't just this week, but you're still in it. You're learning this week. Your lesson for this week is you're learning to accept miscomings of others, lack of others. But it's interesting because I don't feel like you're trying to help or fix it. It's more like you're accepting it, Taurus. Like you're not holding it against a person. You're like, people can do what they can do. People can handle what they can handle. That's what I think you're doing. Like you're just like, I mean, it's upsetting that they can't, or that they don't understand, or that they don't know. But you're more accepting of it. You're not like mad about it. That's good though. You're not mad. You're accepting and noticing differences in others. And accepting that it's just them. And you're not always supposed to try to fix them if they don't think they need to be fixed. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay. It's like you can give loving energy, you can be supportive, but you cannot fix. That's where we are this week. Page of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Queen of Coins. Death. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. There's lots of reversals here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune, that's what I was looking for. And the Judgment. And Death. This is a big week. Not big like terrible. Big like spiritually impactful. So, with the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a change in cycle. So I feel like for you Taurus, you've been stuck in a cycle dealing with people or business, something spiritual. It's like you couldn't let something go stubborn, about letting something go. And you have this sort of like awakening, understanding, acceptance of sort of like how things are, is how it comes off to me. I will say this, and I always start this when we have this conversation with you, Taurus, that you really try to help others. It's like you see someone going down a path of like emotional disaster is what it comes off to me. Like, you're just like, you can tell that they're letting, that their shortcomings, insecurities, or personal issues, whatever they are, their shadow work, whatever, is overwhelming them. And you feel the need to either show this to them, help them fix it, help resolve it, get to the bottom of it. Like, you insert yourself in the situation, or you have. But I feel like it's not really doing anything. If anything, I feel like it is impacting you in a way that you don't need it to. Like, it's making you angry, or it's making you upset, it's making you frustrated. So I feel like this week there is a snap judgment of, I need to stop trying to help these people, this person, or this situation, and accept it for what it is. Because everything that I'm doing is not changing it, right? And if I don't like it, then I need to step out. If I can handle it, then I can. It's one of those situations where you're learning acceptance of just what is, okay? I feel like I told you this in the past and you probably weren't ready to hear it. I'm going to be honest, because I'm getting that vibe like I said this and it was kind of like, this isn't the time. But now is the time. So, yeah, it's like you're seeing that trying to fix things, trying to show people what their missing piece is and what they need to do by fulfilling that duty hasn't really been working in your favor. It's not really nurturing to you. It's not really good for you emotionally. So I feel like you're moving away from it, especially with this Ace of Wands. It's like there's no opportunity in you doing that. There's no opportunity in you trying to fix it. I'm not getting it. Like, it just is what it is, and you're accepting that's what it is. So the Wheel of Fortune is like you're deciding to break a cycle. You're deciding to release control. You're deciding to just let it do whatever it's doing, okay? Yeah. You are holding on very tightly to whatever this is because you felt like it impacted you. And when you feel like something impacts you, Taurus, you're not going to just bow your head down and be like, oh, well, let me take a nap. That's not your personality. So, you just don't want it to stress you out is what I'm saying. But I'm also getting that you're doing this thing where you're taking a different route and you're like, I'll let the shit hit the fan, excuse my language. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's like instead of trying to fix it, you're like, just let it burn to the ground. That'll be perfectly fine. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Not let it burn to the ground, but like, I'm getting like, sometimes you can try to help somebody and they expect you to always be there to support them. But the moment you step back and let them like fall on their face, they're like, what? And you're like, I'm sorry, did you think that was my job to like fix you? That's what it looks like. It's like you're trying to prove a point, Okay. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Thinking about somebody getting up like, you let me fall. Okay. Taurus. All right. For the rest of the week, we have official person and imprisonment. What in the world? Yeah, I feel like this is you. This is you, like, trying to control everything or make everything better. I like to say that that's what you do. And I feel like in you doing that, it took away your power, you know? It took away your power because you find yourself being sort of a lackey to the situation or to this person. And you are now seeing that and deciding to just let it be, you know? Yeah, definitely an awakening. This is like open eyes. I'm seeing everything for what it is. The details are clear to me about the direction that I've been going in. Very much. And I feel like this little tidbit of information has really clicked for you. And this is the path that you are now on. Okay? Okay. So then we have mature woman and adjudication. I definitely see somebody that you were helping, balancing, resolving their life, paying their bills, whatever you were doing, whoever you were helping. I see you trying to allow this person to grow on their own or move on or do things for themselves. And they are fairly upset because they feel like you're abandoning them. Okay? That's what, that it's not fair. They're so upset. So upset, you know? Okay, then we have 4 of coins, 8 of wands in reverse, and the magician. Yeah. Somebody wanted to hold on to you. They wanted their life to be the way that it was. You know, it's like you are their solid foundation. They can do what they want because you're there to fix it, is what it feels like. Long term wise, this is not good for you. And you know that. I can see it in the cards. But I also see you pulling back and them being very upset about it. Okay, this is like trying to get you to do stuff, trying to get you to get involved, right? That, but with the magician there, Taurus, you choose your own adventure. That's what that says to me. You know, you have the power to change, to grow, to mature this situation. It's literally up to you. Like literally up to you what your next steps are. But I'm telling you, this person is not happy. Yeah. Your idea is to move forward. That's what you're doing. You're moving forward. You're like, I'm going to wait and see what's going to happen to this person. And they are like, this is so much work. This is so much for me. But you're like, yeah, and it was so much for me. Got it? All right. You know, you know what I mean? Okay, main female in reverse and sudden wealth. Taurus, this feels like a project or an investment that you're working on. You've either had to slow down on it. You've either had to slow down or take a break. Focus on other things for whatever reason. It's not really that important. I I said this to you before. I feel like this is a breakthrough thing for you. Like, it's something that's really going to level you up. It's an actual good move that you're making. But it just feels like it keeps getting delays. And it's not bad. It's almost like if you could see the bigger picture, if you could see the plan, like how this is going to play out, you would understand that this is just a part of the process. But you can't know that because when you know plans, Taurus, you try to figure out how to get from point A to point B without getting all the information in the middle. And the information in the middle is what makes you wise. Okay? So that's why your readings are usually like this. But it's a great plan. I feel like this is a little boost for you. Because I feel like it's a great plan. It's a good opportunity. I see you really like this idea. You want to nurture it. You would love to put all your energy into it and for it to be your little baby, you know? But right now, you're on a mission. You're on a lesson. You're on some sort of path of dealing with emotional connections with others. Once this is resolved, then you're going to really get into this business plan. For some reason, you're either going to work with someone or have customers or interaction. And this is just teaching you like a healthy way to have like connections. So be open to this information. Yeah. It's making you aware of something in your life or a skill you need to have that you didn't know you needed to have. And then you'll be able to jump into this business or grow this business. Very specific. That's probably for someone specific. Okay. So I love you, Taurus. See you next week. Bye-bye.